What is going on, guys? It's the Fishing Armstrong, and I'm here to show you. Oh my gosh, that light is horrible. Let's see if I can just. I'm here to show you how to make a leader. Not any leader. There's a shark leader. Now, this is a leader that I've used in the past, and it's worked pretty good for me. So I figured I'd make a video on how to make it. So, let's get started. Just extra gear I had laying around. Alright, so first we are gonna need, this is my big old bag of fun toys and tricks. Alright, first we are going to need needle wire, and then pliers. Let's see what else we got in here. Nope, nothing back there, so we're gonna have to go to the front now. Let's see. No. This is the leader box. As you can tell, I got some leaders that I made that I've used, and they've worked pretty good in the past. Hooks. Now, let's see. I'm missing. No, I'm not. Alright, so I believe I have everything. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna set you guys right there. Now, I'm recording this on my phone. I really haven't gotten a camera or anything yet, so here we go. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to make a standardized short shark leader. The ones that I've made in the past were kind of, were kind of long and kind of big. So we are going to start off with something a little small. Alrighty, so as you can see, I have a good selection of hooks. Now, the hooks that I have are actually, alright, I would say. I mean, they're not overly, excuse me. It's been a long day. I've been up since like 5 o'clock, 4:30, which is no good for Senor Fishing. Okay, here we go. Could have been treble hook. Now, this is the biggest treble hook that I have. It's not really big. I mean, it is big. I mean, like, compared, my palm of my hand is about as, you can't see that. There you go. About as big as my thumb. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use something like that, but I don't know. Right here, I have a number 8. There we go. Octopus hook. So, and I also have this close cousin. We all know what this is. Big old circle hook. Now you can tell these guys are basically almost in the same ballpark. It's just, you can see that circle hook. Basically, you take this tip, you bend it down of the octopus hook right there. Bend it down, and you get this sucker. Now we're not going to use this. but we are going to use its smaller cousin. I get it out. Now, you have the big circle hook, then you have the baby circle hook. And this is about the size of my eye. This guy, whoa, that's not a circle hook. Ouch. There's a circle hook. Okay, so right there is a standardized circle hook. Right here is the little baby circle hook. Now, I believe this is, I don't know what this one is. I think it's like a, I would say this is like a 4 or 5. This is small though. Granted, yes, it is, but, and what's sad about it, I only got 2 of these little guys. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this guy. Now, the hooks, right there. I'm gonna sit you guys back down, right there. So, take your hook. Got my other tackle box here. Gonna get these guys. These are the Berkley leader connectors, wire leader connectors. Sorry, I'm getting like random text messages while I'm recording. What the heck? So these are a size 4, which is bad because I only got 3 of these guys, which means I need to go back to either Gander Mountain, Cabela's, or Bass Pro. Get more of these guys. Actually, after this leader, I'm going to have 1 of them. So, talk about kicking the pants. But yeah, these are actually good through 60 to 80 pound leader wire. Oh no, yeah, these are pounds of force, and I'm going to be putting it on this 30 pound leader wire. So, yeah. So, got that set. Now, let's get on it. Let's say, why didn't it collapse? Let's see right there so you can see what I'm doing. So, what I'm going to do, we're not going to make a big one. Like I said, we're going to make a small one. And what we're going to do is, this one isn't going to be for shark though. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, actually. It's about 2 feet. You can see very well. Right about there. So, 2 feet, what you're going to do is get out some more. With these ones, these are my angler pliers. I'm sorry, my mom is texting me for some reason. I don't know why. Outdoor angler pliers. Actually, I have a big caster with these guys. There we go, little pot. And what is cool about this, there's a hole right there. You can easily just sweep it out and push it back in. And have like a little bit of things to get to it, which is awesome. Berkley, you're doing good, man. Alright, so this is what consists of our leader. My back is itching for some reason. Alright, okay, so let's get the clamps out, and we are going to get on it. You gotta watch these guys, because I made the mistake once of You know, having a rug in my bed, under my bed, and it stuck out from the bed frame to about like 30 feet. I went to go make a leader. What's bad about this? There's a hole right there. So when you're trying to pour it into your hand, a crap ton of these little suckers go right through that hole. Like, look at that. Only downfall about that. Other than that, it's pretty freaking cool. So, what you're gonna do? Now, I've seen people make this mistake, and it actually kind of bothered me. I went fishing one time. The guy was making a leader right there on the pier, and excuse me. He takes this connector. Look how small this guy is. Like, literally. He takes it and he puts it on his thing. As you can see, it's on there. Then comes around, puts it down in there, and boom, he clamps it down like that. You see that? You see how much is sticking out of that? Look at that. Look how much is sticking out of it. That's about a half an inch to an inch. Look, that's almost about as long as my finger. Come on, look, you see that? Look at that. So, it just really bothers me a lot. So what I do, get a loop going. You know, you want something about like that. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but before it's all sticking out, you want something that kind of looks like that, but with a smaller loop. So something about there. You can see that. Now I'm going to size it up. That loop should be no bigger than my pinky nail. It's actually just about spot on, but as you can see, right there on my finger, there's no excess. So that's awesome. You don't want that happening. So what you do, put in your pliers, and you want it as far back there as you can. You see that? As far back, and what you want to do, get a good grip, use your other hand, and press down and force. Now sometimes that really doesn't work out too well. I'll explain why. A couple of times you'll get some of these guys and it'll crimp, but you'll have a big bump at the end of it. So what I do is I put it halfway. See, it's like halfway sticking out. I crimp the top. I do the same thing for the other side. See, it's like halfway sticking out there. I crimp that, and automatically, like, look how skinny that is. It's about almost the same length of the line. Holy cow, look at that. Flip it over, boom, right there. It's gone, boom. That's when you know that sucker ain't breaking off unless you cut it. Now, here's another mistake. I've seen guys put the hook on first, right down on the leader, then put the cap on. No. What you do, take this guy like you did with the tip, put that on first. As you can see, you put that on first. Then, you put your hook. Now, sometimes it'd be different. Now, depending on which way you put your hook on, it will change and it will look different. Because you hold it up, it can either facing, like, say my thumb is where the hook is. Like, say my thumb's hook, and I could face it this way, or I can face the other way. So you got to really be choice about that. But in the end, it's still gonna work. It's just I've seen people be really picky about it, which is really stupid. But you know, not the problem. Alright, so what you do the same thing. This time, you want to leave, I don't know if you can see that, Actually, I don't know if you, okay, if you see that little notch right beside the wire, right there, you want that much sticking out. You want enough. And the loop should be about the same as your leader, if not smaller. You can see that. You can't see that. Use my finger. Very bad video skills, but still, it should be about the same. So you do the same thing as you did. Get a good grip. Crimp down. And then you do the same thing again. Go halfway. Crimp down. Go the other side. Halfway. Crimp down. Sorry, that was loud. But boom, there you go. You have yourself a leader, a shark leader, a small shark leader. And there you go. So right here's your hook, and that's about over, give or take, 1.5 to 2 feet. It's a small leader, but it works. I've worked with smaller. It's all up to the person. Now, here's another trick that I do. Wrapping it. Now, with my leaders that are in here, and I'll show you here in a second, they're all wrapped. Now, what I do is I finger wrap it. Take your hook, take your hand, you put your pinky right there. So where you don't hurt yourself, you set it down, you do that. What you do, since you have a short leader, take your index finger off and you have your middle and ring finger free. Then you just wrap it around, not tight, enough where it just stays there snugly. Wrap it around a couple times till you have as big as your hand, depending on the person, as big as your hand. See, mine is about from my palm to close to the tip of my middle finger. What I do, I carefully take the hook off my pinky, easily do that. So overall, your whole thing should look like that. Bunches, and if you're not careful and you mess up, that'll actually spring around, and this wire is springing up around this hook. Since it's so light, it's not heavy like its bigger cousin. It'll spring around, and I had a buddy of mine who was making leader, and he actually got a hook stuck in his thumb. So you gotta be careful. So what you do now is you take it and you start looping it. Now what I mean looping it is like you take this excess and you just feed it through there, pull it through, and you just do that around and around and around we go. Where it stops means you're good. Now either sometimes you can leave it like that, and it's up to the person, or I've seen people just do it like that, you know, just look like a spirit catcher. Boom, there you go. All you gotta do, collapse your box, put it in there. See, that is what I do with my other ones. They just round it up like that with my leaders. And this is so small and compact. Boom, it fits snugly right in there. Just awesome. All I gotta do is just close it and we're good. But since, you know, it's a new guy, he goes right in there. But yeah, that is how you make a shark rig. You know, small shark. Occasionally, now you will get a big shark on a small rig. That happens sometimes, but make sure you make extras and do what you can. Like I said, that was just like a 4 circle hook, size 4 circle hook. Berkeley's wire leader connector sleeves. That's what I use. I've always used Berkley. I'm a big Berkley person. And this is a size 4. Now you can use any size, but make sure you watch your weights, your poundage. See, this here is 60 to 80. Sometimes that's good when you're having heavier leader line. With me, I have 30-pound leader line. This is only the heaviest I could find in my area, but I don't know. I haven't been leader shopping for a while because I've always had a big old spool of it. Although granted, this is like 30 feet of leader line, which is ridiculous. So yeah. That's about it. And like I said, get yourself a good pair of pliers. Regular, electrical pliers work too, as long as they got the good crimpers right there where my finger is. These guys. And if you're cutting leader wire, make sure, like, if you do get a good pair of these guys, make sure they got the wire cutter on the side right there, because that's like a big bonus and it helps. If not, then just wire cutters will work, or really good tough grade scissors. Those will work as well, because cutting through here, it's difficult, but it'll work. So that's it. I'll be making some more videos here soon. I'm going to be at the beach. I'm going to Hatteras Island, North Carolina. So anybody out in Hatteras, come by, say hi. Do like a meet and greet or something, and bring your fishing poles and we'll go fishing. You'll be on the channel, and just hit me up. Let me know. Comment below, like, share. Comment what other leaders you want to see me do, or any kind of fishing thing, and I'll do my best to do it, and I'll get back to you. So this is the Fishing Armstrong, and I'll see you guys later.